just gotta do it right.
That constant pressure, knowing something ain't right. You know it's gonna be a battle every night. We can sleep, we get bent, try to sleep, pass out, see if you feel a little better when you wake up or not. It's the hip-hop. I feel the hollow ground around me turn to dust and leave a trail of a million fallen lovers doing drugs and breaking bail. I seen the sky turn to needles, tracking poets on the loose flesh. Side of all my evil leaves my emptiness to new death. So who's next? You and me to be the same old puppet strings. Either pull the happiness or pull the never love a thing. It was an autumn, a cold day, I felt like God's son, sleeping under weeping willows, dreaming for my lost loves. The ones who lost trust and the ones who never gave a shit for every fight I've had. And I said you couldn't save me, quit. You should've let me wither alone, cause peace surrounds the numb. Now a mountain made of bones, scares a butterfly to run. And it's not just me, there's others that relate. I know I'm not the only one that feels the rhythms out of pace. I cannot be the only one that thinks ought to change. Now I'm sitting here staring at a silhouette of pain. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to love, nowhere to die. Nobody there to even care when you can't cry now. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to love, nowhere to die. Nobody there to even care when you can't cry now. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to love, nowhere to die. Nobody there to even care when you can't cry now. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to love, nowhere to die. Nobody there to even care when you can't cry. Burning pictures of old notes and set the bottle out to sea. Out to be the person reading empty notes surrounding me. My heart keeps pounding, drowning all this feeling out of place. It's my generation, hesitation bends me till I break and then I snap. Another artificial miss you trap. It's an issue when they dish you, then show love to get it back. It's just the rules of engagement, it's a motive in the maker. I didn't choose this, I hate this in the place I always take it. Now confusion, pacing, moving, breaking, losing the races. No human to face it, so chill and get a top of level with the hills. Never dancing with the devil, cause the trouble makes it all too real. When all you feel is an underlying skepticism, forget the visions and accept the next to visit. But instead you let the distance overpower why you did this. So persistence is the key to lock around commitment. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to love, nowhere to die. Nobody there to even care when you can't cry now. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to love, nowhere to die. Nobody there to even care when you can't cry now. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to love, nowhere to die. Nobody there to even care when you can't cry now. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to love, nowhere to die. Nobody there to even care when you can't cry. Don't do that shit to me, I cannot take another heartbreak. Living life like game trapped inside another hard place. And if it's me and you that made the choice, it's still on our plate. So sit back and lay a kiss, reflect on that what scars taste. It was so simple then, another play of life. Another actor on the screen that never made it right. Another jaded light of living like I had no choice. But deep inside the destiny, you always find your voice. It's the poison, Lord's veins and orphan. Supporting the natural flow of pain inside endorphins. Distorting a portion of the love inside recordings. I'm morphing and forming heart that keeps on storming. She likes to smell the basements, I like the feel of death. She always shakes her hips and tells me not to hold my breath. She hates the winter and that feeling of forever, while I hate the splinters piercing through my back and out my sweater. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to love, nowhere to die. Nobody there to even care when you can't cry now. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to love, nowhere to die. Nobody there to even care when you can't cry now. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to love, nowhere to die. Nobody there to even care when you can't cry now. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to love, nowhere to die. Nobody there to even show when you can't cry now. Nowhere to love, nowhere to hide, nowhere to run, nowhere to die. Nobody there to even care when you can't cry now. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to love, nowhere to die. Nobody there to even care when you can't cry now. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to love, nowhere to die. Nobody there to even care when you can't cry now. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to love, nowhere to die.